G'day all, Trog here, and it's time for another Space Engineers session. So last episode we took on the drone facility and we won. Now I must admit, last episode I had a few moments where I was kind of getting a little bit over it because it's just been so long since I've had any combat action in this playthrough. But finding the drone facility has rekindled my flame, so I'm keen again. And I think just finding the ice, you know, we've been struggling to find that for so long, so to finally have some ice and to be able to refill my bottles at will, it makes me very happy. I honestly believe that the amount of ice we have now, even though it's only 1,000 units, it will probably be enough to get us to the alien planet, so I'm not too fussed about that now, and hopefully we'll find some more along the way. Okay, so this episode, before we get underway, I really want to start to just sort of work on this ship a little bit more. It's, you know, I haven't really worked on it at all. Like, it barely even functions. Like, so yeah, I've got to do a lot of configuring. I really want to grind all this section down here. There's a lot of like workings in there that I just don't need, like refineries and crap like that. Like, I really only need one of each thing, and that's in my main part of the ship there. And yeah, at some point too, we'll hopefully capture another one of these and put it there just to even things up. And look, if that doesn't happen soon, I may have to make some decisions because I can't keep flying around in it looking like this. Like, it works, but it just looks shit. So, and I'm hoping to set up a printing bay for these fighters and drones. And I want it to be able to, so I can come and dock this thing up and it will just re-weld up whatever decoys I lost. And I also need to maybe just do a bit of configuring of this. It didn't have enough battery power. It's also got a little blank patch there. From when I first built it, I made a bit of an error. I didn't have the conveyors in there, or the tubes, or whatever it was. So I need to fix that. I need to re-blueprint it, and that way I can just print them out whenever. This thing I haven't even really used yet, but yeah, I'll get to it. What else? Oh, the solar panels. Okay, so I don't like the solar panels there. Okay, but we need them. They're our only source of power, and I've always had this plan to kind of do like a long catwalk or something coming off the front here, and then the solar panels would be sort of further out, like away from the ship a bit, and I'll do the same on both sides when we get the other ship on the other side, and that way it'll kind of look like some sort of giant solar sail is pulling us along. That's the plan anyway, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to just grind all these solar panels down or if I'll just reattach them. I'm not sure yet, but that's something I want to consider. And obviously I want to go around too and just look for any red parts of the ship that, you know, like old parts that aren't mine. They're still like a pirate faction, and I want to make them my own. Now the only thing I can't do that with is the 2 oxygen tanks in there, and there's one over here, right there, because they're feeding oxygen into the main part of my ship, which, you know, it's not important, but it's kind of cool to have that. So I want to keep that going for as long as I can, and then when they get low, I'll probably grind them down and change them over. I may even build an oxygen farm at some point. But I don't want to do that until I've made these tanks mine, because otherwise I'll never get around to changing them. And I'm gonna get into it. Okay folks, so that's pretty much it. So the idea of this solar panel at the front here is I want it to look like it's sort of pulling the ship along. At this point in time I don't really, not that keen on it, like it doesn't look as good as I was hoping. But yeah, I mean it's not finished. I'll add a few extra things to it and try to make it look a bit more sort of roundish. But that's a general idea for now. I just want to wait till I get the other ship on the other side to, make two of them, and then I need to decide too if I'm going to join them together or if I'm just going to have two separate solar sails pulling along. Now something else that happened over here. Look at this. We have ourselves a third freighter. How on earth did I get this? So yeah, while I was doing all these repairs and alterations to the current ship, a red freighter came along. And yeah, I went for a bit of hell to capture it, by the way. I came pretty close to death. Pretty much as close as you can get to dying without dying. So I will run that footage for you guys right now. Okay, so I've just had a freighter spawn. There's also a mining carriage out there, but given the choice of the two, I'm clearly going to go for the freighter. Really need this freighter. With this, we can complete our ship. Super keen for this. Whoa! Okay, bailing out.
Low health.
Oh shit. Whoa.
Health critical.
Okay, I'm with you. Woo. 2 health. Yeah, I definitely had to bail out then. Yeah, the fighter's gone. That's cool. Okay. Oh shit. Does that mean he's going to spawn in drones? See if I can just disable this. Oh, there's that turret.
Inventory full.
Okay. There's that.
Inventory full.
Just going to chuck out these radio components because they just take up too much space. Now, as we know, there's a turret in here, okay? Ooh. Okay, so I just want to go and
Inventory full.
get to this O2H2 generator. Oh no, that's a large... Where is the O2H2 generator? It's an assembler? Okay, I thought it was there somewhere. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I reckon it's through here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah.
Inventory full.
Okay, there's no ice in there.
Inventory full.
Actually, you know what? Oh.
Inventory full.
We'll chuck all our shit in here. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can get this bad boy. Okay, I've got to remember how to take these things over. Okay, I can steer it, but I can't turn the thrust override off. I think there is a was it programmable block? What's that? And then I think there's a remote. Oh, what's this? That's the timer block. There we go. Okay, like I said, I can steer it. Just can't get the thrust override. Now, where is the save? There. Okay. Bling bling. Alright, so it seems you have to delete the current group that they have and then make your own group and then turn the thrust override off. Alright. Now the next thing, here we go. Okay, it's officially ours. The next thing is the guns. Okay, we've got 3 turrets on the outside, and they're all an enemy grid. So if I fly back to my ship, they're going to start shooting it. So I've got to find a way to disable them without me dying.
Health critical.
Yep, I'm aware of that. That's one down. 2 big bastards to go. One more. There he is. Ooh. Thought he was going to shoot me at point blank. Hokey dokey. Well, we have it. We have the 3rd freighter that I've been looking for. Awesome. Alright, let's get back. Okay, we will just park him over here on the side. Hear a few things rattling around inside of the ship. Oh, look at that. We'll just tuck him in there for now. Beautiful. Now we can complete the puzzle. So, rest in peace, the Hornet. Okay, so now I need another fighter. Now, another thing I've been setting up is this welding rig, and I've done it in the old sort of, I guess the flight seat bay or the living quarters. I don't even know what it was that used to be on this freighter. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's that effective yet. So yeah, we'll get to try that out, I guess, a bit later. So I'll need a new fighter. But yeah, I can make some changes, you know. Like it fits here, but it also bangs around a little bit too. So, and yeah, I'll end up making like a control panel and stuff like that, so I can just control these welders manually. That's pretty it for now. Pretty much it. So yeah, I guess now I'm gonna do some grinding down here. I'm gonna join that freighter up to match this side. The one thing I will be doing is trying to save these batteries, because these are mine, and you know they're not fully charged, but they're pretty close. The batteries over here, which are the enemy batteries, I'm just gonna, you know, get rid of them. I don't really care about that. But yeah, these ones I want to like haul out and reattach them somewhere. I don't know where yet, so I have to figure that out too. So yeah, I'm gonna get into grinding and merging and moving some things around. So let's go. Okay, I think I've grinded everything I need to down. As you can see, I had a bit of a damage moment here again. Oh, even that's damage. Alright, I have to fix all that up. I'm not going to put the grinder back on here for now, because I want to put a landing, what's it called again? Landing gear. That way I can stick it to these and then put them somewhere. So I'll get onto that. Okay, we'll just bring that down to the hotbar, and we'll go switch lock. And now we've got to try to lock onto it. Hope we don't get too much clang. There we go. Gently maneuver our way out of here. And now we've got to find somewhere to put these. Okay, I think I'm going to put the spare batteries along the back here. There's going to be room for 3. I probably could do with 3 anyway. Like, it's a pretty big ship we're going to have now, so all the extra battery power will be good. And you know, I don't want to put it near the front of the ship, because that's what will get shot up if something happens. And yeah, it should just fit in here quite nicely. So we'll have to do some merging and make it happen. Okay, so we're currently at the wrong angle to attach these. So we're just going to reattach ourselves at a better angle. Alright, now I'm confused which way is up and down. Okay, here we go. Whoa, I don't want to bloody smash into it. Here we go, nice and soft. bit lower, I think. Sort of want to get about in the middle of it. And we're attached. Okay. So now we go in nice and softly, hopefully. Merge blocks are always just that a little bit scary. Okay, not fitting. Oh, here we go. Just gotta wedge it in there, just wedge it. Oh, there we go. Cha-ching! Bob's your nana. Look at that. And now, and just weld these merge blocks down straight away. Grind them down, I meant. And I hope I don't hit my batteries. Alright, and then we got room for one more there. I could just put one in there myself. Whoops. Lost my mouse then. Or I could just wait till I find another one on another ship, which I might do that. It's always good to recycle, isn't it? Okay, so now the next task comes of joining this thing. I really want to just work on this ship at the moment and make it look pretty, but I've been working on it for a while now, so I think I just want to attach that to the ship. Then I can come up with a name for it, because it'll finally be a almost completed ship. I won't be adding any more like major ship parts to it. It'll just be, you know, adjusting it and changing things. I'll be able to pick a colour scheme from there on. So yeah, I just want to get it attached, and then that way we can get on the way again and just mix things up a little bit. And I'll work on it at another time. Alright, now that we're close, okay, I'm not too sure if those, yeah, so those, what are they called again, thrusters, are going to damage the other side, so I have to remove them. I remove them and them, so I'll get onto that, and then I want to grind down the flight seat in this. Otherwise, when they merge, if they got two flight seats, it'll just scramble all the bloody presettings, even though I haven't got all my presettings set in that lately. That's all been messed up anyway. But yeah, the good thing is once this gets attached, I can start doing all of that. And I wouldn't mind flying around for a little bit just to see what thrusters are bashing into the other side of the ship and start to decide which ones I want to keep, if I've got enough thrusters, if I want more, if I want to reduce some. So, oh, military escort. Oh, I don't have a fighter either. No, no. Alright, unfortunately we're just going to have to ignore that for now. Military escort, I assume that'll be pretty tough. It's good that we're seeing more red signals though. Yeah, look, I just want to get this attached, and then I'll build a new fighter, see if there's anything out there at that point. I just realised all the air will be escaping out of here now, so you go turn this vent off. Have to remember to not take my helmet off now in the chamber. Alright, I think I'll weld these two merge blocks up now. I think I've put them in the right spot. I hope so. Okay, before I weld this, grind this flight seat down, I remember I turned this ship off. Oh no, I thought I did. Obviously I didn't. Because the merge block won't work unless you've got power, so. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just watching my... We've got 4 thrusters there. This thing is so heavy now. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more sideways thrust. Alright, and forwards. Well, we're moving. Alright, let's just cruise along for a little bit. Gotta find the alien planet. Oh, we're heading in the wrong direction. There it is. Okay, we're just going to cruise along for about 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to play around with the ship for a little bit. I just want to have a look at some of the thrusters, see what they're doing. I mean, it's got heaps of lift thrust, but I mean, I'm not planning on landing this thing on a planet, so... Alright, so yeah, I'm not quite sure what I think of it at this point in time. I did imagine it looking a little bit different. I always wanted the 2 ships on the side to be a little bit more forward, but they just didn't really line up when I was trying to do it. But it's okay. And yeah, I'm not sold on the solar sail yet. I mean, we do need solar panels somehow. I originally thought about putting like a sailing ship style solar sail, but I just don't think that would work. So I think the look of the solar panels, you know, trying to like pull it along is the right idea. I'm just not sure how I want the actual solar sails to look, and or how far in front of the ship I want them to be. Okay, so we're just going to make ourselves a fighter. Or reprint one. But before I do, I realise I did something that I shouldn't have. And that was take out those 2 thrusters. So if you look here, I've got the thrusters on this side, and I don't remember them damaging the other side at all. So I'm just going to chuck them back in and hope they don't do any damage to this side. Okay, so it looks, yeah, like I don't know the exact distance. Looks like we've got 2 clear blocks before. I mean, this one is definitely fine. It's this one here I'm worried about hitting that. Like, it's no big deal, it's just going to damage that ramp, but I don't know, it's just a pain in the ass because then you got to hear it making noises. Okay, so we're going to print out a fighter. First thing we do is put in a rotor. And we grind off the big rotor head. Weld that up. Unfortunately, we need a control panel. You know what, I'm just going to put down a flight seat, because I need a flight seat anyway to control the projection. It's way easier when you put a flight seat down and you can just see it. Okay, now I don't know which rotor is which. I think that's the other one. Yeah, okay, so this one. See, I got the options to add heads, so we add a small head. Okay, we'll go weld that head up. It'll probably make me want large steel tubes or something stupid. Oh no. Yep. Small steel tubes. Alright. At least that kind of makes more sense than large. And we want a projector. I never really know which way these go. We'll go with that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure this will get in the way. I'm just going to move it. Look, I'm going to redo this whole setup in here anyway. Like I said, I'm just not happy with it. I've got to tinker around with it. Okay, and there is the fighter. Oh, it's actually facing the right way. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now we're just going to move it to be more forward and a bit more over. Just got to get it, I guess, central. Try to line up these decoys as best as possible with those. Like, I don't think it's going to get them all anyway, but the closer we can get it, the better. Well, that's pretty close. Got to get it away from this rotor, because that won't weld those up. So I reckon just over a couple more. I think the height is okay. Yeah, I think get it over a couple, maybe even forward one more. Well, that's looking good. That looks centered. Alright. I say we give this a whack. Alright, so we got to just make some small blocks coming off of this projector here. And get it to grab onto something on this projection. That looks about right. Nope, that's not grabbing it. Alright, one more there. There we go. So see, that's lit up. Now that means that can be welded up. And once that gets welded up, everything else that's attached to it will weld up as well. And we'll just get the welders to slowly move along and hopefully weld this thing up. So I'm just doing it all manually at the moment through the flight seat. Once I get a proper welding rig set up, I'll have like all my little shortcuts on the flight seat and all of that. Hopefully I'll get a better view of it. So piston, we need him to go forward and on. We'll just bring him almost all the way. Don't go backwards now. Alright, we'll just turn it off for now. And so when we want it to go, we want it to go pretty slow. So I might just manually write it in. So the slowest you can just click it in is minus 0.5. I want it to go half that, so we'll go minus 0.05. Okay, now we'll just go to the welders. Turn them on. There you go, they're welding already. And we'll go back to the piston, and get that to slowly move. There we go. Well, that looks like it got it all. Alright, let's go have a look. We'll just turn the welders off so that I don't accidentally get myself killed. Because if you walk in front of your welders when they're on, you die. Yeah, we'll just turn the piston off. I feel like I could have gone a little bit faster on the piston, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. You don't want it missing bits because you can't really go backwards after. And we'll just go to the projector. Oh, which one's which? Okay, well they're both on and none of them are showing any blocks that still need to be welded up. So that fully did it. That actually went better than I was expecting. Okay, look at that. Fighter replaced. Now I'll just grab some ammo. Load him up, because just in case I have to quickly take him out for some reason. I don't want to be without ammo. Oh. Oh, it's because I'm connected to the... I was looking at all the stuff in the... I can see the stuff in the rest of the ship. That's because it's still attached. Numbnuts. Okay. There we go. Probably should chuck some uranium in there too. For a urany day. Hahaha. Just turn the reactor off for now because we don't want it draining. Okay. Let's just maneuver him out of here.
Ship fuel low.
Yep, that's cool. Alright, I'm just going to take a few minutes to reset up the hotbar, and then we'll park this thing up, let it charge. Hopefully I'll get a chance to test that at some point soon. Okay, we'll rename it to the Hornet 2, because it is the second one. I did make a couple of small improvements on it. I just put a projector in it, I put more batteries in it, and I also fixed up that plate at the bottom. I ended up just putting a conveyor there. One more thing, I'll just put the batteries down here. Guns work.
Ship
Alright.
fuel low.
Let's dock up.
Ship fuel low.
Okay, even though I got the extra
Ship fuel
batteries,
low.
it still seems to use maximum power.
Ship fuel low.
Oh, well.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low.
I'm aware.
Ship fuel low.
Okay, we got to
Ship fuel
change
low.
that battery setting. Okay, there we go. So now these batteries are set to recharge. That means that these batteries on this fighter will not distribute any power throughout the main ships. Otherwise, when they're docked, they all share the power, basically. And we just got to remember to turn off inertial dampeners. Okay, and that's it. I think that is all my goals for this episode. Now, I just want to say too, I recorded this episode differently to how I normally do. Normally, I will play for about 2.5 hours straight, and I'll just get what I can out of that footage and make a 40 to 50 minute episode. But this one I actually sort of planned a few things, and I sort of recorded it maybe over about a week, just in bits and pieces. It was definitely different. I don't know if it's how I'd like to keep doing it in the future, but I just wanted to try it, just to see how it turns out. So in my opinion, it has turned out better, but it was a lot more work and planning, whereas I normally just like to play and have fun and then just spend time editing it from there. But I would love to get some feedback on this episode especially, so if you don't mind, if you have watched it and you want to let me know what you thought, then please do. Remember, you don't have to subscribe to leave feedback either. I don't care if you subscribed or not, so feel free to just say what you want. Alright, then once again, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See yous.